Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy ToxicHD bringing you guys another brand new video to the channel. And if you're new around here, make sure you guys click that little subscribe button. It's like right, I don't even know which side it's on. It's on one of these sides right below me, right here on one of my fingers right there. Make sure you guys click that little post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a brand new video. And also, while I'm here, before we get into the video, I want to remind everybody that I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ToxicHD live. Make sure you guys come over, follow me over there, come in during while I'm live and say what's up. I'd love to chat with you guys live. So yeah, let's jump into this video. All right, guys, so for the past few days, I've actually been researching some different ARs within my loadouts in Warzone, trying to find something a little bit comparable to the AMAX, but I feel like the AMAX is about to get a pretty big buff coming into Season 4 because we're a few hours away from Season 4 dropping. So I started throwing on some old metas that used to be really nasty and some new Cold War guns and seeing if I could find anything that is similar or comparable to the AMAX. And I actually found an old meta gun that is still really nasty and actually keeps up with the AMAX. I've been throwing on the M4A1 recently for a few games, and guys, I've got to tell you, this thing still slays. You guys need to throw this class on, give it a shot. Let me know what you not like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and let's jump right into this class setup so you guys can go out there and start shredding. All right, guys, so jumping into the M4A1 class, and I'm going to be throwing out for your faces. We're going to start off with the muzzle. So on the muzzle, you're going to want to run the monolithic suppressor. It gives you that sound suppression with an increase in damage, range, and a little bump in accuracy with a little bit of decrease in the mobility and control. The control is very minuscule. The mobility is a little bit more than what it affects in the control. But some of the attachments we're going to throw on this gun definitely make up for that. So let's jump into the next attachment. So next, for the barrel, you're going to want to run the stock M16 Grenader. This is, I guess, the go-to barrel for the M4. Everybody's used it. I've always used it with the M4 when it was previously like nasty. This is the barrel that I used. So it gives you that big uptick in accuracy and range with that big uptick in control as well. But it also kind of drops down your aim down sight speed and your movement speed just a little bit. Your mobility is kind of brought down quite a bit actually, but it's the aim down sight, the ADS speed is definitely not that big of a deal. I didn't really know that big of a difference, as long as you don't have a scope that also decreases that as well. Then those two combined kind of play a pretty big issue in your ADS speed. It kind of slows it down quite a bit. But let's go to the next attachment for the M4. For the next attachment, we're actually going to throw on the Ranger foregrip. Now, I was using the Commando foregrip, but my mobility seemed to be a little slower. I don't know. It says it has an uptick in aim and stability or mobility, but for me, going from the Ranger to the Commando, I seem to like the Ranger a little bit more. It seems to have a little bit better recoil control and aim stability, which are two of the cons. You have to have a really high uptick as well in accuracy and range. So, and actually control. So that little bit of mobility change, I didn't really see a difference. And in all honesty, I thought that the Ranger foregrip actually had less of a decrease in the mobility than the Commando did. All right, guys, so for the ammunition, you're gonna wanna throw on the 60-round mags. You definitely need that little bit of extra in the clip, just in case you're having to, you know, use your AR as a sub or something, or this gun does jump around a little bit, so having those few extra rounds in your mag to keep throwing down range definitely helps quite a bit for taking out those long range targets, you know, efficiently. You don't have to reload, you don't have to stop. So if you break their shield, you know, they're like 2 or 3 shots away from, you know, full killing. So having those a little bit extra bullets that you can keep sending down range is definitely a pro. And it does, you know, drop down your ADS speed a little bit with your movement speed. But like I said, it's not that big of a down that I didn't even really notice it when I switched from the 50 to the 60. I mean, the mobility is a little bit better with the 50, and the control is also a tiny bit better, but it's almost so minuscule to even notice, and it definitely makes up for with those 10 extra rounds in the clip. All right, guys, so now for the final attachment, this is all personal preference. I personally like the GI Mini Reflex. It has one of the lowest control drops or your ADS speed restrictors on it, and it also, the sight picture is very, very clear. Like, it doesn't have that outline of a giant scope in my eyes. I like it to be like a minuscule little outline. So that little outline of the sight actually doesn't really affect your sight picture that much. So, but like I said, this is all personal preference. A lot of people run the BLK 3x optic, but as you can see, it drops down your mobility as well as a bigger uptick in control. And I think a lot of people, I run this Scout Combat optic on my Kilo, but as you can see, the mobility and the control are both hit pretty hard with this. So with everything else that we've thrown on this gun, also having mobility and control decreases, this sight really affects this gun's ADS and your movement speed. You almost feel like you're carrying an LMG when you have a sight that actually takes down a lot of mobility and control. So I would personally recommend the GI Mini Reflex. You can still see your targets at range. It's maybe a little bit harder, but you got a nice clear image, and I just go with the little red dot. All right, guys, so make sure you guys throw in this class. This gun absolutely shreds. Make sure you guys let me know down in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. And also throw this build on and tell me what you think. If you like it, if you hate it, if you think I should, you know, tweak it, you have a different attachment that would work better than the ones that I've showed you guys, I would definitely love to try it. I'll throw it on my class, run with it for a couple games, and I'll definitely let you guys know if it's better or worse. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys stop on over onto my Twitch, twitch.tv/ToxicHD live. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So make sure you guys jump over, follow me over there, say what's up in the chat. I'd love to talk to you guys live. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.